I don't like that they also picked 2 range cores with the Empower. I would prefer if it's something melee, so that's a big downside of their lineup. With this Mars, I think Vici Gaming that they have, I think I misread the situation with Mars being available. So yeah, I like that. And also threatening the Roche kill, choosing where you want to fight, resetting multiple times with Omni Knight and Ursa, like they like to go in and out of the fights. So yeah, I'm slightly favoring Vici Gaming.
Do you think that the strengths of the temple, have you talked about T1?
Missing of the old punch hook a little bit there.
Oh, Cuckoo actually almost killing Toyoyo here.
Yep. As we're going to see first blood. All right, old 11.
11 here.
Yeah, taken out by 23 Savage on the position.
Smoke from Vici. Yeah, you got to get back on Mars. You need some way of setting up fights so you can start snowballing a bit with the lineup you've picked. I think it's more tempo reliant. Whitemon here will break the smoke.
Tanking the gank here. And Toyoyo trying to get credit for this kill, and he'll do so. No, actually, that went to Ori.
Are 5 heroes down here killing a measly end.
Yep. Oh, wait.
Maybe they get
Mars Arena, Spear, sets it up onto Cuckoo. TP is coming in. Fear Condition doing a lot of damage. RP not going to go off in time.
PYW has stolen power, so at the very least, he's gonna,
that's handy. Okay.
He's going to have a little bit of help here with finishing up side.
Laguna Blade. DY's dead.
Okay. Gonna bring all 5 heroes top of the track. Has a bit to go though. Old 11.
Yeah, Kuka getting caught out. The spear into the trees, but he's gonna be left to his own devices. Zephyr gets out the Wukong's command in the meantime. Just soloing up Puyoyo. Meanwhile, they're gonna be able to take out the Mars pretty quickly here, but here comes Ori, almost out of mana. Carl pops the BKB, dodging the splitter. As a result, Cuckoo gets off the RP just at the last moment. Ori gets bursted down by the right clicks of his counterpart Carl in that mid lane, and Ursa looks to be next. That's first life down. T1 has only lost Magnus right now. Puyoyo wants to try to take somebody with him to the grave, but the LSA will shut that door. Needs some lag there, but luckily for us, not to be. And 23 Savage not wanting to give up the first tower.
Up here, standing there again.
All right, there's the arena. Whitemon stuck inside with the whole Nova from the side as well. Looks like he'll finally go down. Takes a while though. 23 Savage getting up aesthetically on Puyoyo. We see the RP onto 2 from Cuckoo. Shockwave to fall. Beautiful balance strike onto 3. LSA to follow. T1. Unbelievable synergy here. Triple kill for Carl. Old 11, the last remaining member for Vici Gaming, but not for long. Just absolute god tier layering, Synderen.
Like trying to chant the ring into working.
Well, we already talked about this. English zero language for me is there's the Yule setup. Zephyr, he's got the boundless strike, and an easy kill for T1. Anybody? At least not yet.
11 gets the BKB here.
Yeah, old 11 is in quite a bit of trouble. Pops that BKB, gets the spear off as well. Guardian Angel from afar. Puyoyo comes in, trying to burst down the Lina, but Carl pops his BKB. Should be able to get out just fine. Cuckoo and company trying to take out the Ursa in the meantime. You can see the Eye of the Storm. So much minus armor against this Ursa. And he's stuck inside that Wukong's command, but the stolen Wukong's from PYW. And Puyoyo looks like he's going to get out just fine, but Flash Strike is just getting decimated despite having the BKB. Yules himself to safety, but not for long. Drops as a result. And this is turning into a fight for T1. The skewer back on Puyoyo, and despite having that Aegis earlier, they
is getting kind of low here, so maybe T1 can't actually get this tower.
Satanic is on the way though, Synderen. Don't you worry.
Where did that come from?
I don't know. All's 11. Oh, he gets off the BKB. Gets a little bit of space there. A couple more right clicks should do it. Nice heal from DY. So old 11 lives as a result of that.
Stolen
LSA stolen. Is going to connect. Spear onto 1. Double rebuke as well. That's going to be 2 cleanup kills to take. They're going to scan, so they know that this is being attempted right now. Old 11 jumps in with the first arena. BKB by Carl. He just walks out to safety. Old 11 procs his passive now. 23 Savage gets on the plasma heals. There's a refresher from Old 11, able to blink to save the Puyoyo. Getting kited on the back line right now. And you see Cuckoo boundless strike into RP. T1 decimating this fight, but that's a buyback onto the Rubik. Ori inside. This Wukong's command just getting kited with that nullifier. Easy kill goes the way of T1 again, and DY basically the last remaining member. There is a buyback from Rubik, but ultra kill from Carl into second Roach, I would assume. And T1 might have just won the game off of this fight alone.
Vici Gaming, I am so sorry for believing in you. The moment I said you had a good shot, you get absolutely crushed and get no kills in the fight.
It's okay.
I got run over. Feeling a little bit like Kyle here. you know, kited around. Some insane boundless strike cast there.
Yeah, into the throne.
Oh my god.
They know that these
Ranger.
buybacks are likely not here. It's going to be a tier 4 tower, and you can see 23 Savage. Yeah, GG's called. So T1 take game 1. And, I mean, they got off to an amazing start, but you got to give Vici credit for making some sort of a comeback when we didn't really see much avenue for it, but they played really well despite not having the laning stage advantage.
Still feels like overall, you know, a deserved win here for T1, even though they had...
So if that's the idea that they were going for here, some kind of save, but also a strong laner, I think Dawn fits the bill pretty well. I like Vici's draft more, though.
So to Effie's point, in case you don't get this, when you deal with Chrono, it being such a strong ultimate, you have two options. Phantom Lancer, for example, that just eludes it or avoids it, or alternatively, you mitigate it. And Dawnbreaker is trying to...
It's not as bad as last game, though. The reverse is PYW gets caught off by that fissure. Cuckoo, a nice enchant totem, trying to turn this around, but it looks like, oh, one more right click will do it, but they can't reach him. Poyoyo will turn his sights to Whitemon instead. Swarm comes through, is going to connect on Whitemon, and he's going to tick down to those beetles. As Cuckoo just, and you can see 23 Savage just a little bit ahead with 42 and 11 in the top lane. Oh, Echo Stomp will connect onto Carl. It's going to set up the LSA, but a nice counter stun from Whitemon. Going to try to turn this around as Carl gets some save from Zephyr. Gets off the Starbreaker. That's a big kill onto Ori.
Nothing is, though.
That's true. Zephyr trying to stop this push in the top lane. We see a TP coming. There's the Boundless Strike. Starbreaker does connect successfully into the Echo Slam. Ori's dead again. And now the Earth Spike to follow as T1. Great.
They're dying! Cast the fight!
Carl! Looks like there's going to be a trade. Synderen is trying to sabotage this cast. As you can see, the faceless boy dies. What is wrong with you? It was deleted, in fact.
PYW.
PYW might be in some trouble.
He got
Sentry
dusted.
is for the other side. Oh, the time lapse, but right back into the arms of T1. So another finger charge for Whitemon as Earthsplitter actually coming in. He's going to connect on Cuckoo, trying to kill this annoying Wild Wing Ripper before his untimely death, I would assume. But 23 Savage has other plans. He gets off his ult with the Boundless Strike. Roar is there to keep them at bay, though. But it's going to be a second kill in favor of T1. And despite having that Roar, looks like this is going to be the death of Beastmaster as well. But here comes Poyoyo. He gets a big Chronosphere. Not that much follow-up, though. They're going to find one kill onto the Earthshaker. As Ori being pursued by the Monkey. 23 Savage has the Boundless Strike, connects Whitemon in the vicinity. This is going to be another kill onto Ori. Just such a rough game for him after that really good start.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'll get to why I'm laughing so hard right now. Let's see if he gets out.
Carl looks
No
fine.
dash.
All right, tell me why you're laughing, Synderen.
All right, so Carl blinks in for the follow-up when they're on the Lina, and he shoots his Breathe Fire like 500 range away. On PYW, they might get it with Dragon Tail.
Yep, Dragon Tail initiation. Zephyr with the Starbreaker. They put Vision down a little bit late, so PYW is going to take a Breathe Fire in the trees, but won't be pursued any further. Yep. Carl's going to get roared. Laguna Blade to follow, but here comes the Solar Guardian. That's going to heal him up to a decent amount. Ori just can't finish the kill quite yet. Carl getting pursued by PYW. One more right click should do it. Fine. No, he's alive. The Chronosphere comes out, actually catches his teammate. Earthsplitter to follow. Whitemon is dead. Stomp onto basically everybody here, but 2 dead already for Vici Gaming, so advantage for T1. 23 Savage gets off the Wukong's command, trying to pursue a little bit further. They're going to find yet another kill. How has T1 stayed alive with everybody? And now trying to go for Poyoyo. Do they have the setup? Boundless Strike to start. The time walk, they have Echo. Oh my god, this would be a disgusting Echo Slam right
Smoke
now.
breaks.
Yep, Cuckoo in the vicinity. His blink gets canceled, but there's Carl with the initiation to start things out. Gets the Dragon Tail off, but Roshan looks like it's going to be taken out easily for Vici Gaming. They will lose the Elder Titan in tow, but there's the LSA actually catching the Earthshaker, so Cuckoo not really able to get off the initiation he was looking for.
Very good for Vici. It was close. I got Ice Cream right. I mean, come on. Of course, it's Ice Cream.
It's still true, though. Carl.
Oh,
we got the Echo Slam come out with the BKBs activate. Can they blow up? Faceless Void, absolutely. Earthsplitter does a little bit of damage there, but a big kill on Poyoyo by 23 Savage, who's available. But, of course, they don't have Echo Slam, so this will be a little bit of difficult to hold. But 23 Savage does use the Wukong's command. Gets roared inside his BKB form. But you can see Cuckoo and company just focusing on Ori. That is the Aegis down. PYW looking for a potential Echo Stomp here, but there's a jump in, a quick BKB by Ori, trying to turn it around. Laguna Blade takes off the head of Lion as Carl now trying to retreat, but there is the Chronosphere and the counteract from that Solar Guardian. I believe that is the Echo Slam Solar Guardian. Cinder, or the Aghanim Scepter, I should say. The evasion comes through as 23 Savage getting pursued, now completely surrounded. It's going to end up being an easy kill, surprisingly enough for Vici, as they continue to try to take T1 out. Echo Stomp onto 2. Now onto the high ground, they will attempt this as that Ogre is still beating the crap out of a dragon.
To get on top of that Weaver.
Oh, double damage bottom.
Yep. Ori is
The hex from Whitemon. He's actually going to leave him for 23 Savage, and that is another death now for Ori. Very unfortunate. It's Cuckoo.
So cocky.
Echo
Gets the feedback there.
Ori showing himself. Oh, the initial. Oh, they actually missed the stun there from Cuckoo. And he'll have to hightail away here. 23 Savage does get off his ult with the Boundless Strike as well. Puyoyo pops his BKB. They're going to blow up the Lion, and Cuckoo's dead next. That means T1 likely will try to fall back, but that is the buyback now from Cuckoo. 23 Savage on the trees. He gets roared mid-leap. They're going to see him. They're going to drop that tree, and down goes the Monkey King.
Huge fight for Vici. They find 3 kills, and one of them by his back and on a common angle. She can just hit the tower from the low ground even.
Oh, they have vision here. They know that. Oh, actually,
Carl.
that's T1's vision.
Carl gets
He's going to be
flipped
spotted.
by the
Yep, that's no Blink Dagger for you. Puyoyo jumps in. Laguna Blade, goodbye, Carl. Big boy indeed. All right, we got the Scotty online for 23 Savage, but Puyoyo has one of his own, which against this lineup, against Dawnbreaker, Monkey King, and Dragonite, extremely good for the counter regen. Carl jumps in, has his ult activated as well. They will go. The time lapse again, saving Ori, but he's going to get bursted down very slowly. The Aegis goes down despite using the BKB. Chronosphere on top of 2, but there's the Solar Guardian. You can see how much Cuckoo is healing, but the Laguna Blade just rips right through him. No buyback on the Earthshaker. It's a 5v4 just like that.
Splitter.
Yep, we got the Earth Splitter coming out. Trying to apply this pressure to Zephyr right now. A nice Starbreaker, but Puyoyo should be able to finish him off as most of T1 just hightailing back to base. Carl gets taken out. No Dragon Form for you. And Vici Gaming look primed and ready to force a game number 3, Synderen.
23 Savage having a bit of an identity crisis, saying, I'm not scared, bro, I'm Cuckoo. No, sir, Cuckoo is your teammate on Earthshaker who died before you, trying to find a kill on a Weaver.
Yeah, GG's going to be called. It is
nice game from Vici Gaming.
So difficult to play into Weaver Aghanim Scepter. I mean, they had to kill Cuckoo several times over, but they did so regardless. And T1 now potentially, I mean, they're both on the brink of elimination, technically speaking, Synderen.
Go for Armlet, Deso, and they just run you over, right? And if you pair it up with this Batrider, he gets his timings, and this Magnus who's going to empower 23 Savage to hit his timing earlier, I can see them actually succeeding.
To an early death here, but he has the advantage going right off the bat. Oh, deny. All right, as we have first blood. Whitemon actually takes out PYW. It's an unexpected kill, Synderen.
Yeah. Obviously, Enchantress rotating down here for the 3-man gank will yield some sort of success, and Vici Gaming maybe not expecting this rotation, but yeah, I think it's important for T1 to help out this bottom lane. You're playing actually win that one, but
Zephyr
the same thing
brought down top. Cuckoo still only level 1 right now, just getting completely harassed out. Throwing the tree.
I still thought Vinch was going to be a pretty big pick this tournament. I'm as surprised as you are. Like, I don't know if you're surprised. You just asked the question.
Very surprised. Whitemon and company going on top of Old 11. So we talked about the laning stage for this hero as DY looks to be next on the list for T1. Now, one more right click will do it. In fact, the Wraithfire Blast being
2 in the heel for Whitemon. Looking to perhaps backstab Ori. Zephyr was coming in, but
Thunderstrike is going to spot out Zephyr. He's going to take it 3 Shadow Fiend raises. And Ori
in top lane,
credit for that. Puyoyo, okay, going a little bit too deep.
You can reach that stage again in this game for Disruptor.
Feel like we've seen this before.
Whitemon is effectively a scout in this game, kind of playing like a bounty hunter. Trying to invade and get vision and information, gets punished there, but could set up Carl. They have Ops Sentry though, they know Carl is approaching.
Yeah.
And they're kind of trying to bait him. There's the glimpse.
Oh, the glimpse back into the static Storm Kinetic Field combo. This is going to be a really big kill for Vici. finish the Helm of the Dominator, did he? He's just going straight for the Blink Dagger, despite having the Helm of Iron Will already built there. Is Old 11 going to be caught out? Nope, the swap out. It's going to keep him alive now. Or he actually pops a Requiem of Souls, mostly for zoning purposes, but Whitemon takes heavy damage, will live though. Ravage comes out, the Static Storm on top of him is a little bit too late. Anchors match into the Skewer, 2 dead for Vici, as they are now on the run. It looks like Ori is next on the list, Synderen. 3 dead, very good fight for T1. Looks like PYW will be the 4th if they can catch him here. Zephyr looking for the high 5, but PYW not looking to reciprocate here. Oh, Flame Break off of the tree.
First in anticipation of the trivia, but you have to wait a little bit longer. Whitemon gonna get open bottom. Old 11. Oh, that's some
Kraken
serious
shell activates, but
damage.
Avatos from Poyoyo is enough. Old 11 though is gonna get the swap up. It's a little bit extra damage mitigation now. 23 Savage. Oh, the right click, not quite enough, and now the Requiem Assault with the fear. Double kill for Poyoyo. This is going to be the first life for 23 Savage. Wukong's command is inside Avatos again. 23 Savage armlet toggles, but there's the magic missile. Triple kill for Poyoyo. And Vici Gaming spot the original smoke from T1 is that is the shard from Disruptor. So Thunderstrike applying extra movement speed and attack speed to the target briefly. And the glimpse back Whitemon. Wouldn't be a start of the fight without a Whitemon death this game. So 5 versus 4, that's not even including the Aegis. It's a huge swap. My God, that range must be the Aether Lens online as Carl has to pop his BKB. Just
right, it's really, really tough for them to accomplish. Poyoyo taking some good damage, but also dealing some. Almost took down 3/4 of that tower in 4 attacks with the Venge Aura, of course.
Still a minute to go for that
Huge
Aegis.
amount of base damage to the Tiny.
And Poyoyo can just... My God, absolutely destroying that tower, but the big swap onto the Batrider, plus his BKB again, Static Storm onto 2, but there's the lasso. Can they find the time? This is just going to be the Aegis if they do so. But he's Satanic up and is perfectly healthy for now, as the right clicks have come in for 23 Savage. That is Reincarnation out. Requiem nicely timed. 23 Savage is dead. 50 seconds with no range king. Skewer back from Cuckoo. We see the Ravage on the other side of the map. Zephyr dies shortly after, so 2 dead with basically no response from T1. 5 versus 3, and with a Tiny, that means buildings will be going down, Synderen.
T1 just have no solution to this right now. They did their best in that fight. It wasn't enough. They never found an RP. And again, whenever someone gets swapped in like this from the Venge, it just gets really difficult for Cuckoo to do what he wants.
That's going to be 2 sets of racks. Yeah. They can't go from...
Carl is pinging the Tiny. Oh,
still no Reincarnation for 30 seconds.
Did he just 4-shot the tower? I mean, he has AC and Venge Aura. He hits for 500.
A lot of damage, whatever the hell it is. There's the Horn Toss, like you were talking about. Static Storm used for zoning capability. You can see Thunderstrike applied as there's the swap back from Old 11. So Tiny is super safe. Boundless Strike now into the Batrider. Looks like he's broken, trying to get out of the Wukong's command. Will be successful, but the swap again, and 23 Savage is dead. And that is mega creeps for Vici Gaming, as it looks like they are on the way to continuing to play in TI-10. Oh, big RP, but the Skewer back on only 2 heroes and brought down simply with the right clicks of Poyoyo. Buyback now from Cuckoo. Gets glimpsed back into the fray. Gets off the Horn Toss, but brought down again. That's a dieback now as GG is called. T1 is out of TI-10, and Vici Gaming goes on to face IG in the next round.